Welcome to the latest edition of my online diary. So today's been a really tough day. I'm not at work today. I chose to work from home in the first instance, but then that quickly became impossible. I realised that I didn't even have the energy to answer emails, so I'll actually be phoning in sick later on. Yeah, I woke up this morning just with a ridiculously bad head, feeling tired. I got a good night's sleep last night. Managed to get to sleep around 10:30. Didn't wake up until about 10:15 this morning. But when I did wake up, I knew it was going to be one of those days where I wasn't going to be able to do anything. I had some breakfast, had a drink, spent some time with the kids and with my wife, but all the time it was under a bit of a cloud of haziness, dizziness, tiredness. Yeah, it just wasn't happening. So I went back to bed. Not before having a cocktail of drugs. Felt like a bit of a rock star. Washed my venlafaxine down with 2 soluble Panadol. You know, probably as good as it gets for me in terms of being a rock star. Went back to sleep about 10 o'clock. Woke up again about 11:30. Thought, maybe that's enough rest. Got up out of my bed. Nah, went back to bed. Slept until about 12:30. Woke up, recording this video. I just thought it'd be a good way to sort of illustrate the struggles that people with anxiety, depression suffer on a daily basis. I've done too much this week, basically. I think I've been really enthusiastic and really sort of motivated about doing my blog, really excited about ideas, about putting together a new website, and just generally really feeling really positive and happy. But one of my blog posts talks about not overdoing it, and when you're feeling well, making sure that you still remember to take care of yourself, to take regular rests. Yeah, I don't practice what I preach, unfortunately, and this is a bit of a crash at the end of a really positive time. But what I will say is, I'm not taking it to heart. I'm not getting down about it. Physically I don't feel great, but mentally I still feel good. It's fine. I know what's happening. I know why it's happening, and that's part of the understanding that I've learned. Part of the awareness of my condition, and I'm happy with that. I'll take that all day long. I'll take the physical symptoms as long as I know what's going on and why it's happening and how I can prevent it. And I think that's a key message that I'd like to give to people. When suffering from mental health issues, anxiety, depression in my case, you're not going to be able to just suddenly switch it off and say, I don't feel that anymore, I'm better. It's not going to happen. What you can do is become aware of why it's happening, understand your triggers, and then understand how to deal with it when it does happen, when the feelings happen, when you get the lows. And that's what I'm learning to do. And it's all through a long process of understanding, awareness, knowledge, reading on the subject, speaking to my counsellor, getting used to my antidepressants, and just working and being patient. And patience is the one thing that I don't have a lot of, especially when it comes to my recovery. I wanted to be better straight away. This is my 4th lot of antidepressants. It's possible that the previous ones may have worked a little bit better, but I didn't give them time. And when I went to the doctor, I said, no, it's not working, and we try something else. You've got to give these things time. Mental health sufferers know that when you're feeling low, time is one thing that you haven't got. You don't want to wait. You don't want to feel like this for another day, let alone another month, let alone 2 months. You want to feel better straight away. And I was very much in that camp. But, I've realised that time does help. Time's a great healer. It's a cliche, but it does work, and you need to give these things time. So today I'm probably going to go and feel mouldy for the rest of the day. Probably rest some more. Might write a bit on my blog later, but I'm going to try today at least to give myself a rest, listen to my body, practice what I preach, and try and chill out and sort of give myself time to recover, recharge my batteries. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully it will help a few people. You can visit my blog at www.businesswellbeing.uk and read all of my latest blog articles. So let me know what you think. Feel free to leave any comments on the video or on the blog, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.